of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field and they'll have the ball first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Preston. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Sooners offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
The Sooners will call on their punt team. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking downfield on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Sooners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They'll move the tight end. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Bohannon. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7 over Coastal Carolina. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's the handoff. Makes it past the marker. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Buys a little time, and the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle. It's Sategna. Turning it on. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Sooners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Turner.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking for room, it's Barnes. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Give to the running back. What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35? The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Yeah, and how about this offense? A little counter, a little misdirection, get everybody's eyes going one direction. They go back the other way. Nice execution by the offense to make the big running play down the field.
The Sooners in the hurry up. To the air, it's Mateer. Got his man. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Bunch formation for these receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Ott. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good. Easy call for the refs. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Callaway. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Fires complete on the crosser. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kent. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Kent. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. It's Bohannon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got the quick pass. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Turner. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd down, going up top. Finds his tight end. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Spins away from the defense. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Sooners want to move quickly. Got a little space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hacks close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the run, it's Ott. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Ott. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Sooners are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Here's the pressure. Finds his big tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ball State. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. They kick it away on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They go to the ground. Jukes his way for more.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Worked its way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. He leaves it with his back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
They boot it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Burks. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Grab behind the line, it's Sategna. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for space, it's Barnes. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Got a man.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown Sooners! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Lining up to add another. extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Got him downfield. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. At midfield, he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back, and you need to save as much time as you can.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Just keep slinging it. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. That's reeled in. It's Ott. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29. And the Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Sategna. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
PAT unit on the field. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute lately.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hayes. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Going to look downfield again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, you can't blame this offense for wanting to be aggressive. They're down by a lot on the scoreboard here, and that time going 4 verticals, trying to stretch the defense, see if someone can get open. But, David, the defense was expecting it, and they were able to come away with the INT.
Yeah, the only thought I have right now, Jesse, is I'm playing deep. I can't give up the big plays. I want to make them earn it. The clock is my friend. Getting the lead, having the lead in the 4th quarter. Nice execution by this defense. And this one ain't over, but it's looking more like it.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sategna. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Keeps it on the draw. And a short run there, and that'll end it. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.